Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMD. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Done this one many times before, but want to get it updated here after a pretty crazy day. Not only did it gap down, but even after that gap down, the bears just kept gnawing on it for essentially the entire day as it closed down at the low of the day. So what I want to do is just map out some key areas of support where there could be some potential bounce points. And then from more so kind of the big picture overall quote unquote story of the price, some levels that, you know, assuming you care about the big picture of things, you really do want to see hold. And that namely comes in the form of this pink line right here, which is the very famous 200-day simple moving average. Even if you have just a very tiny surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it because that is the long-term trend indicator. And there's still, you know, plenty of wiggle room for it. I mean, the price closed there, and that level is, you know, not until down there. But going forward, you know, this is definitely the key level, and I don't want to come across like this is some sort of secret discovery on my part. No, nothing like that. I mean, everybody is aware of this. Everybody, assuming they use charts, of course, is the one that you know, is going to be keeping an eye on the pink line, or, you know, whatever color their, you know, obviously their 200-day simple moving average is. So that's definitely the key and primary area of support. In the event that level cannot hold, then the next key area to keep an eye on from a support perspective, right down there at about $9.20. So 200-day simple moving average, initial area of support, definitely the ideal level. But if that doesn't hold, then the next level down there around $9.20. And just because things are lots of downwards momentum right now, might as well map out one more area of support. After $9.20, next key level down there at about $8.35. What about levels of resistance? Key overall area of resistance is right up here at, we'll call it the $12.25, give or take. Reason for that is just based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support, which you can see acted as support, but when levels are support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. So you know, that'll be the next, you know, level of resistance with any sort of bounce. But as it stands right now, given the current situation of things, talking about breaking levels of resistance doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Priority number one right now for the chart and the bulls is just stabilizing and trying to form some sort of bob and making sure, you know, today's price action doesn't spin too far out of control. So still 3 days left this week. It'll be interesting to see how this all unfolds. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.